Bashuzin, Dan Orlovsky, Allison Williams. And Hall had a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week. He's not going to get a chance here. And Dad, how about this defense that Louisville will face today for the Tigers? Ian Hawkins gets the game's first carry, and he goes backwards. So already a tackle for loss of 1 on first down for Clemson. It's a 3-man rush. Cunningham out of the pocket, flips it to the sideline. He's got a first down hookup. Earlier this season against Boston College had a great game as well. Cunningham to throw to the sideline. Seth Dawkins, he's got it for another first down.
Clemson needs to be outstanding with it today.
Play action for Cunningham. Heaves one down the field for Atwell. And it's picked off at the goal line into the end zone. Hauled in by Kayvon Wallace.
We get some pressure early on, Cunningham. They want to get a play action pass. Nice job avoiding it. And then taking the shot downfield, and it looks like it goes right through Tutu Atwell's hands into Kayvon Wallace's.
At Wake Forest. That is Etienne. Up the middle. He's at midfield. Can they track him down? Eventually they do, but not before Etienne gets it all the way down to the Louisville 32-yard line, a gain of 48.
Man, outstanding job by the left tackle, Jackson Carman, of moving the defender, and Etienne just following that block. The hole opens up, and that someone else outside of those two guys beats me.
They'll rush 5. Lawrence steps up in the pocket, and down he goes. And Louisville does get the stop. Field goal kicker still. Well, this one from 51 to try and get Clemson on the board. And he redeems himself and then some.
A long field goal and quite a response for Potter.
He told us he would still be his long field goal guy as a backwards pass to Tutu Atwell.
It's almost like Mia Hamm said, it's harder to stay at the top than it is to get there. They're at the top, and now everybody wants a chance at them.
And this time they bring down Hawkins behind the line. Here comes the blitz. High throw over the head of Fitzpatrick and incomplete. A free runner, James Skalski, buried Cunningham. They've got Clemson shifting. Mason King, good looking kick. Kendrick bobbles the football, it's inside the 5. It's at the goal line. There's a scramble for it in the end zone. Who's got it? Play action. Easy pitch and catch to Justin Ross for a first down. Keeper for Lawrence. Long strides for the quarterback to the 45-yard line of Louisville. Another lane for Etienne. Into the secondary and running through arm tackles again. Lawrence sets up a tunnel screen. Justin Ross bottled up. He's at the top of your screen, closest to the tackle box as part of that trips look. Lawrence looks the other way instead. Now shoots one towards the end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Louisville gets a takeaway.
Credit Louisville on defense. Keeping eyes on the quarterback. Dropping in coverage, throw it to me, catch the ones they throw you. Get off the field again with the big turnover at home.
Brought down behind the line. Isaiah Simmons.
Play some zone behind it, force 15 yards.
Cunningham from inside his 5 takes a shot down the sideline. Jump ball, and it's wrestled away by Des Fitzpatrick. He beat A.J. Terrell.
Watch Fitzpatrick go up, strong hands at the point of contact, and make a big contested catch. Use his body a little bit to shield off Terrell. Rewarded for all his effort.
Cunningham lost the football, and it bounces right into the arms of that Clemson defensive line.
And defense answers, brings a little pressure. You get linebacker on tailback, ball gets popped up in the air. Big fella Pinkley fall in your lap.
Play clock down to 5. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Trevor Lawrence gets the snap off, looking at a 3-man rush. He's well protected. He's going to fire one into traffic at the goal line. It's picked off again. This time it's Russ Yeast. Screen to Atwell, and he lost the football. Is that ruled a completion and a fumble? Isaiah Simmons knocked it out, and they're going to give it to Clemson.
Must have deemed that a complete catch.
And it was ruled a fumble on the field, so that's a big break for Louisville. Darian Kendra being chased all the way back to his own 20-yard line by the punt of Mason King, and special teams does the job to flip field position. Wins a shootout. Travis Etienne, for the 4th consecutive drive, gets the ball to begin that drive and picks up a first down.
Led by Etienne and Lynn J. Dixon. We're going to hand the ball off if you're not going to take care of it.
Lawrence slings one to Amari Rodgers on the sideline, and he breaks a tackle. Rodgers, another gear. Dragged down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Clemson. Lawrence dragged down behind the line. They try the quarterback run. It's a 4-man rush. Lawrence steps up, back in the end zone. Climbing the ladder is the true freshman, Joseph Ngata, and he's got a touchdown.
Nice job by Lawrence, moving in the pocket, unblocked guy, 2 hands on the ball, and then a high throw up to Ngata, who had come across the back of the end zone, flashed a hand up. So high, and I thought it was interesting. Dabo said, my job right now is to make a very loud world quiet for our players, and that's a challenge every week.
Hassan Hall, dangerous return man, gets loose. And an excellent return just shy of the 40-yard line. He is out of bounds. Here comes a blitz. One-on-one to the outside. There's Fitzpatrick coming back to help out the quarterback and pick up a first down. And the two of them get into it on the sideline. Fabian Hawkins into the secondary. And he easily picks up a first down, 15 yards. Skalski makes the stop. Quarterback run. A broken tackle for Conley. He's got a first down. Play action. Stepping up and taking off again is Conley. And this time he is buried after a gain of 1.5 yards. Chad Smith got first. And let's see, there's a penalty marker down inside the 5-yard line.
Back corner of the end zone.
Here comes that pressure off the edge. Conley gets away. It's a check down nowhere near the end zone to Jordan Davis. And Louisville is on the board. Clemson's lead down to 7. Trevor Lawrence checks one down to Lynn J. Dixon. He's got nowhere to go. Lost 4.
Win one-on-one in their coverage.
3-man rush, so they drop the 8. It's a check down to Etienne. And he comes up well short of the first down. It's still Evan Conley at quarterback for Louisville. They'll go play action here. And he's going to swing one to the sideline, trying to drop it into Tutu Atwell. And he gets hammered underneath the table on the sideline for Clemson, and somehow he held onto the football. They're going to give him the catch out near midfield.
Great catch on the sideline by Atwell. You see toe tap right on the sideline, and he's going to go right into a table. Incredible catch, but watch this table.
Ouch. Oh, his neck bent back as he hit the edge of the table right in front of the wireless communication system on the sideline for Clemson. Conley eats it. Isaiah Simmons brings him down. And now you'd have to think Clemson will call a timeout from their sideline. 3-man rush. And there is the completion up the seam to Rodgers.
Them get out of zone coverage.
Now a 4-man rush. Lawrence under pressure. Sidearms one over the middle to Etienne. And he's got another first down. Still on his feet. Dragging tacklers into Louisville territory. Still a timeout for Clemson. Coming up on 30 seconds to go in the half. Lawrence, long throw over the middle. And he's got a hookup down to the 25-yard line to Justin Roth.
And use the whole access to the field.
Lawrence extending the play with the clock winding down. He's going to heave one. A jump ball in the back of the end zone. Is it caught by Ross? It is for a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence throws it up for grabs, and Justin Ross is there to make the play.
Just going towards the end zone. Watch Ross here. Throw the hand up, and then the elevation, and he gets that left foot coming down. T. Higgins is the one with the basketball background, but Ross is the one that goes up for a big basketball-type catch.
And remember, Louisville lost the toss. It was Clemson that deferred their option to the third quarter. So the Tigers score a touchdown here, and they'll have the ball after halftime. And Louisville missed some chances to put points on the board themselves in the first half. Tutu Atwell had a ball at the goal line go through his hands that resulted in a pick, and also missed what could have been a running touchdown as well, as Ngata has a pretty good return to start off the second half for Clemson. As we take a look at this afternoon's Pacific Life.
I think they got to go back to doubling Higgins and Ross.
They're going to bring a blitz here. Lawrence finds a crosser in Justin Ross, and he's brought down well short of the first down. So it's a 3 and out to start the third quarter. Offense at their own 40-yard line. You're expecting points. Spires with a moonshot kick, and in traffic, Rajay Burns is able to haul it in.
But the fact that you don't have to change your offense for either of them is a big deal.
Here's Hawkins again. Gets to the sideline, gets a first down and more. 5 on the play clock. They get it off, and they'll try to run for it with Hawkins. And he's going to come up short by about a yard. Clock winding down. They will snap the ball. They will go for it, and they will not get it. Not even close. Javian Hawkins right into the heart of that Clemson defense.
Just got outstanding field position, started the second half. It's mandatory going to get 6.
Etienne again, first down and more. Inside the 30-yard line. Big play after the call on the field was held up. Higgins was out of bounds, third down and 9. All day to throw for Lawrence. Now being chased from the backside. He's going to try and run, and gets shoved out of bounds well short. T. Potter made one from 50-plus in the first half. And Sawicki pulls it well left. Cunningham is going to float one up the seam. Incomplete in between Atwell and Dawkins. But Scott Satterfield's trying to change the culture. As King gets off a wobbly kick, takes a great Cardinal bounce, and it's picked up by Amari Rodgers on the hop in traffic. N.J. Dixon again. He's going to go down behind the line. The ball pops out. It's loose. They'll say he was down.
Win down the middle between the hashes.
Lawrence, quarterback draw. Right up the middle for a first down. For Lawrence at quarterback, and we weren't winning by 20. As he hands it off to Etienne here, and Etienne gets popped after a game of 3.
3 guys up top. If you get one-on-one at the bottom of the screen, he's going to work up top now to the trips.
Lawrence looks that way, finds a target over the middle, and it's broken up. Evan Conley back in at quarterback. Under pressure, holds onto the ball for an eternity and takes the sack. A loss of 5. Conley again out of the pocket. Now he's back inside the 5-yard line, and he is sacked again.
Watch Foster start outside 35, come inside, get hands on Caleb Chandler, and just be too strong and powerful. But that's why I wanted to screen. A
loss of 11. 3rd and 26. And they'll try and buy some real estate for the punt group as Hawkins goes up the middle. Nice kick from King again. Amari Rodgers all the way back to his own 25-yard line. Gets loose along the sideline and gets pounded at about the 43. Good return, though. Good pass, though, in the injury tent. Etienne right up the middle. He is loose. Etienne looking for the pylon. He'll get there. Touchdown, Clemson.
Good job on the left side of our screen. J.C. Chalk shutting down Etheridge 17 there. Nice job by Etienne hugging that block and then running through some arm tackles. I've talked about it all broadcast. This is a special back. And sometimes it's as easy as handing it off to him and making sure he gets going. Strong enough. And watch the left side of our screen. Let's watch T. Higgins come in here. Talk about effort. He chases down Louisville's defensive backs to get out in front. Really good college football player, really good NFL player, and an outstanding analyst.
Misdirection to Tutu Atwell. And he gets to the sideline. The first time we've seen that end around to Atwell. Isaiah Simmons brings him down, but that's good for a first down. Arguably his most complete player. Hawkins, nowhere to go. Niles Pinckney meets him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Blitz on 3rd and 13, and it gets home. It's going to be another sack of Evan Conley. This time it's Chad Smith. And Lynn J. Dixon decided this was the orange he wanted to wear. There's a first down catch for the freshman Davis Allen. So South Carolina trying to play spoiler back-to-back weeks in the SEC. This time Overton is able to get free and pick up a first down.
It's still running there, and I know it's a good completion, but you got to look at that stuff for your offense. Can you be more efficient with it?
Well, speaking of still running, and now pulling up lane is Etienne. Oh, that is not what a Clemson fan wants to see. Just at the end of the run, he comes up hobbled and is favoring the left. Pitch and catch and a walk-in touchdown for Cornell Powell. Another touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence. And Clemson is now pouring it on here in Louisville.
Again, these are 18 and 22-year-old kids trying to get them to focus every single time they're on the field.
An interception thrown by Conley down the sideline, picked off by Terrell. A.J. Terrell reverses field. Gets a block. And he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line of Louisville. His first interception of the season. Justin Foster waffled Conley as he let go of the ball.
Hopefully Conley's okay. Foster did a really good job on that stunt coming inside. And Terrell just playing high on that receiver.
Three-man rush. Lawrence, long throw to the sideline. And the catch is made by T.J. Chase. Rencher breaks a tackle. And Darian Rencher into the end zone. Another Clemson touchdown. Pouring it on in the second half, Clemson, as Rencher gets into the act. This is all Trevor Lawrence has basically been doing his whole life, as Evan Conley goes back to work and hands one off to Javian Hawkins, who finds a lane.
Etienne got going. So there's a lot of good that they're going to be able to point to their offense and coach off of. And then a lot of, hey, we got to do this better.
And went 52-2. And then came to Clemson as part of a very deep group. Kelly Bryant at quarterback.
We never think, oh man, that was just a bad read by that quarterback.
Blitz. Conley escapes and runs for a first down. For just 139 yards per game. He's going to try one here, and he's going to pick up 100 more inside the 20 with a stiff arm. Out of bounds inside the 6-yard line. Xavier Kelly, the injured Tiger, taken off the field. And a handoff into the end zone goes Javian Hawkins. So it took until we had about 5 minutes to go in the game for Louisville to find the end zone, but they have gotten home with 5:10 to go. 9 out of 10 percentage-wise to win is at the end of the season when they take on South Carolina in the Palmetto rivalry game. We're doubted when compared to. Rice with a throw to the sideline, and he finds DeAndre Overton. Michael Dukes driven back at the line.
Reap the reward of your work and then enjoy that. And I think that's outstanding that Dabo emphasizes that for their program.
Flag out as Bryce hoists one towards the end zone to Frank Ladson.
And they didn't, and that's why I'm not going to knock Clemson, because they continue to find ways to win football games, and a lot of them are blowouts.
And they continue to pad their lead as Malusi goes up the middle for a touchdown. The bench, and they've got this type of an opening to run through. Wow.
Look at the great vision by Malusi. I mean, that is about as easy it'll ever get. Clemson might be the only team in the country that has to do that.
Well, they had their A game today, certainly in the second half, as they pull away from Louisville. For Dan Orlovsky and Allison Williams, I'm Bob Wischusen. So long from Louisville.